This is the story of when Thomas needed help from a very special digger. Thomas and the Muddy Mishap. It was the day of the invention fair on the island of Sodor. Sir Topham Hatt had given the engines important jobs to do. Alfie wanted to help too. "These jobs are best left to the SteamTeam," said Sir Topham Hatt. "You're a digger, Alfie. Digging is what you do best." Alfie loved being a digger, but he sometimes felt his job wasn't important. He wanted to be like the SteamTeam. "Thomas," Alfie called out, "can I help you with your job?" "I'm carrying heavy loads today," Thomas puffed. "You're built for digging, not pulling flatbeds." So Alfie went to ask Nia if he could help her with her job. "Sorry, Alfie, I'm collecting cargo today," said Nia. "You can't travel on the tracks." Suddenly, Gordon whooshed on past. Lots to do," puffed Gordon. "Can I help you with your job?" Alfie called after him. "I am picking up passengers," said Gordon, "and you're not built to carry passengers." Poor Alfie. Nobody wanted his help. He chugged slowly back to the construction site. "Maybe diggers can't do important jobs after all," Alfie told Jack. "Digging is most important," said Jack kindly. But Alfie didn't feel important at all. Meanwhile, the SteamTeam were busy with their jobs. "Peep, peep!" Thomas raced up and down to the fair. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, Nia pulled the cargo. Faster, faster, faster! Gordon collected his passengers. Thomas was on his last delivery of the day. He was taking the prize trophy to the fair. "Whoa!" Thomas called out as he raced around a bend. He was going too fast. The trophy slid off the flatbed and Thomas came off the tracks. He landed with a squelch in a muddy bog. "Help!" Nia and Gordon soon heard Thomas's cries for help, but Thomas was stuck so deep in the mud the engines couldn't reach him. This job was too big for even the SteamTeam. Then Thomas had an idea. He suddenly knew exactly who could help. "Nia, we need a digger!" Over at the construction site, Alfie was busy digging when Nia screeched around the corner. "Alfie," she puffed, "we need your help. It might just be the most important job on Sodor today." Brum! Alfie raced up to the crash site as fast as his wheels would go. "Muddy rescue, here I come," he sang out. In no time at all, Alfie was doing what he did best, digging. Digger, digger, dig. Soon Alfie had freed Thomas from the mud. Rocky the crane arrived and lifted Thomas back onto the track. "Thank you, Rocky and Alfie," Thomas blushed, but then he looked worried. "The trophy! It's still in the mud!" Another dig was no problem for Alfie. He dug until he saw a glimmer of gold in his scoop. "One muddy job complete," beamed Alfie. A very muddy Thomas and Alfie finally rolled up to the invention fair. All the passengers cheered when they saw Alfie with the trophy in his scoop. "You rescued Thomas, and you saved the fair, Alfie," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Everyone has had an important part to play on Sodor, including diggers." Alfie suddenly felt proud to be a digger. He might not be able to ride on the tracks or pick up passengers, but Alfie could dig. And being a digger was a big and important job after all. "Hooray for Alfie!" Thomas cheered. "Peep, peep!" about the creator. The Reverend W. Awdry was the creator of 26 little books about Thomas and his famous engine friends, the first being published in 1945. The stories came about when the Reverend's 2-year-old son Christopher was ill in bed with the measles. Awdry invented stories to amuse him, which Christopher then asked to hear time and time again. And all these years later, children around the world continue to ask to hear these stories about Thomas, Edward, Gordon, James, and the many other really useful engines.